Sarajevo, 1914. A city at the crossroads of history, where East meets West and cultures collide. A city simmering with unrest. The streets were alive with whispers of rebellion and the clamor of discontent. The air crackled with tension, a palpable sense of unease that hung over the city like a storm cloud. The Austro-Hungarian Empire, a patchwork of ethnicities, faced growing nationalist movements. Each group sought to assert its identity and autonomy. Bosnia and Herzegovina, annexed by Austria-Hungary in 1908, yearned for independence. The people longed for freedom and self-determination. Serbian nationalism, fueled by the dream of a unified Slavic state, added to the volatile mix. The desire for a greater Serbia was a powerful force. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, would prove to be the spark. A single bullet that would change the course of history. It ignited the tinderbox of European tensions. Decades of rivalries and alliances were set ablaze. A continent already armed and wary watched with bated breath. Nations braced for the inevitable conflict. The world held its breath, teetering on the edge of a war that would engulf the globe and reshape it forever. June 28, 1914. A bright summer morning, the kind that promises hope and new beginnings. Archduke Franz Ferdinand and his wife Sophie arrived in Sarajevo, their spirits high and expectations even higher. They came for an official visit, unaware of the danger lurking in the shadows, blissfully ignorant of the dark clouds gathering. The Black Hand, a Serbian nationalist secret society, plotted their assassination with meticulous precision. Their aim was clear and resolute: to strike a blow for Serbian unity and break free from Austro-Hungarian rule, no matter the cost. The Archduke's itinerary took him through the heart of Sarajevo, a city teeming with life and history. He rode in an open car, a symbol of imperial confidence and authority, waving to the crowds. But this display of openness also made him an easy target, a sitting duck in a sea of potential threats. Fate had a cruel plan in store, one that would change the course of history forever. The motorcade wound its way through the crowded streets. Suddenly, a wrong turn. The driver, confused, stopped the car. A moment of hesitation. This wrong turn would have devastating consequences. It placed the Archduke directly in the path of Gavrilo Princip, a young Serbian nationalist and member of the Black Hand. Princip, armed and waiting, saw his chance. He stepped forward, his hand trembling. History held its breath. Section 4. The assassination shots that echoed through history. 2 shots rang out, shattering the summer air. The Archduke and his wife slumped in the back of the car, mortally wounded. Panic erupted. Princip, captured at the scene, had achieved his deadly goal, but the consequences of his actions would far exceed his wildest dreams, or perhaps nightmares. News of the assassination spread like wildfire. Shock and outrage reverberated across Europe. The world watched aghast as the fragile peace began to crumble. Section 5. The fallout, a continent teetering on the brink. Austria-Hungary, enraged, blamed Serbia for the assassination. An ultimatum was issued, its demands deliberately humiliating. Serbia, backed by Russia, refused to comply fully. A complex web of alliances, years in the making, snapped into action. Germany pledged its support to Austria-Hungary. Russia mobilized its troops in support of Serbia. On July 28, 1914, Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia. The dominoes began to fall one by one until Europe was engulfed in the flames of war. Section 6. The ripple effect, from Sarajevo to the world. The story of Sarajevo is not just a local tale. It is a narrative that echoes across continents and through time. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand was not the sole cause of World War I. It was, however, the spark that ignited a long smouldering powder keg, but it served as the catalyst. This single event set off a chain reaction that would engulf the world in one of the deadliest conflicts in human history. It exposed the deep-seated tensions and rivalries that had been festering for decades. Nations were bound by a web of alliances and enmities, each waiting for an excuse to act. The world learned a chilling lesson. Even seemingly insignificant events can have profound and far-reaching consequences. The assassination was a stark reminder of how fragile peace can be. Even seemingly insignificant events can have profound and far-reaching consequences. A single bullet fired in Sarajevo set off a series of events that would reshape the world. The wrong turn in Sarajevo, a seemingly minor mishap, led to the fateful encounter that would change the course of history, helped to unleash a global conflict that would claim millions of lives. The war brought unprecedented destruction and loss, affecting every corner of the globe. The world would never be the same. The aftermath of the war saw the redrawing of borders, the fall of empires, and the rise of new ideologies. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand remains a stark reminder of the fragility of peace. It underscores the importance of diplomacy and the dangers of unchecked aggression, and the devastating consequences of unchecked nationalism and unchecked aggression. The lessons of Sarajevo continue to resonate, reminding us of the need for vigilance and the pursuit of lasting peace.